Hello viewers, this is Nisha H. Kamath. Welcome you to the mathematics class of 7th standard on data handling. In today's video, we learn 3 measures of central tendency. They are mean, median and mode. First, let's know what is mean. Mean is also called as arithmetic mean or average. It is calculated as the sum of the scores divided by the number of scores. So the formula for mean is sum of all the observation, that is adding all the data given, divided by number of observations. Let's try to understand it with an example. The values given here are 8, 6, 7, 11 and 3. So if you add all that, we will get 35. The number of scores that are given are 5. So we can calculate the mean as sum of all the scores given, that is 35, divided by the number of scores, that is 5. 5 sevens are 35. So the answer is 7. Next we'll see what is median. It is the value which lies in the middle of the data when arranged in increasing or decreasing order. In other words, it is a point in the distribution that divides it into 2 equal halves. Now we have to find out the middle value of the given data. So steps are: first arrange them in the ascending or descending order, calculate the value n plus 1 divided by 2, and then mark that n plus 1 by 2th term, that is the middle term that we get. Here are some set of data. We know that median is the middle number. So first we have to arrange it in the ascending order. So we have here 2, 4, 6, 12, 12, 16 and 18. After we arrange it in the ascending order, now we will find the median. We know that it is the middle value. So 12 is the middle value because there are 3 numbers before that and 3 numbers after that. So the median is 12. Now this 12 is the 4th term from the given data, 1, 2, 3 and the 4th term. How do I get this middle term? First we have to count how many datas are given. In this example there are 7 datas given. So 4 can be obtained as 7 plus 1 by 2 equal to 8 by 2 is equal to 4. That is, we get the median as n plus 1 by 2th term, where n is the number of terms given. But this is good only when the given number of data is odd data, that is we have 7 here. Only if it is odd, this formula holds good. But if you look at this example, there are 6 datas given. Here 6 plus 1 by 2 will give you 7 by 2, which is equal to 3.5. So finding the median when even numbers of data are given, you learn it in your next chapter. Now you know that when odd numbers of scores are given, we have to find the median location as n plus 1 by 2 and the score in that location will be its median. But when there are even number of scores, we have to find the middle 2 positions. That is, in this example we have to find out the 4th and the 5th position and take the average of it to get the median, which you will be learning in your higher classes. The third measure of central tendency is mode. It is the observation that repeats more number of times in the given data. Example, if the observations are 8, 6, 7, 9, 10 and 6. Here 6 is repeating 2 times, so the mode is 6. In the second set of data Y, you have 1, 8, 12, 3, 8, 5 and 6. Here 8 is repeating 2 times, so the mode of these observation is 8. But look at this example. You have 1, 2, 2, 8, 10, 5, 5 and 6. That is, 2 is repeating 2 times, 5 is repeating 2 times. So we can have more than one mode for the set of observation. Here 2 and 5 are the mode. The last topic for today is range. It is calculated as the highest score minus the lowest score. Here ages of some students have been given. If you observe, 16 is the highest age and 13 is the lowest among the given data. So range is equal to highest minus lowest, that is 16 minus 13, range is equal to 3. So in today's video, you have learned the measure of central tendencies. Mean is the average, median is the middle value, but remember, after arranging it in ascending or descending order, mode is the most repeated value and range is calculated as highest minus the lowest score. Now find the mean, median and mode for the runs scored in a cricket match by 11 players which are given here. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.